Hello again, my name is Kamei St. Peter, and as discussed previously in my introduction video, I was diagnosed with Ameloblastoma in October 2016 and decided to make this video blog to give you my personal story and of this diagnosis and how I've handled it, pretty much. So in this video I'm going to discuss my biopsy, which was done in the beginning of October of 2016. Before the biopsy, I was advised not to eat or drink anything the night before. The biopsy was done the next morning, and this was just to help, with nausea or anything like that. So I went to the oral surgeons with an empty stomach, and I did bring my parents and my boyfriend because I wasn't allowed to drive myself home, and just for support. The biopsy was pretty quick, about 45 minutes. I don't remember any of it. They gave me, they sedated me, so in a blink of an eye, it was over. During the biopsy, they did remove my tooth here. So I no longer have a tooth there anymore, which is pretty weird. But they had to remove it in order to easily get to the spot. They scooped out the mass and they sent it to Tennessee in a lab where it'll be tested. And after the biopsy, I was pretty loopy and tired and dizzy. I don't really remember the drive home, but I unfortunately did throw up in the parking lot, which is unpleasant. So just keep in mind, if you are going to receive a biopsy, if you have a history of nausea or a sensitive stomach, let your oral surgeon know so they can give you a patch behind the ear or just something that will help. After the biopsy, after getting home, I did take a nap for about 3 hours. Knocked me out cold, and afterwards I could only eat like sip soup or a smoothie, liquids, because of the stitches, and there wasn't much pain. I did have numbness from about here to here due to the nerve that runs along the jawbone. They did not remove the nerve during the biopsy, they simply hit it or touched it, which caused temporary numbness. The numbness lasted about 5 to 6 days. It did not affect how I talked or smiled. It just affected the feeling in my face. But the numbness is all gone currently. During the surgery, however, if I do the radical surgery, then that numbness will be permanent. But for the biopsy itself, it was temporary. So yeah, it took about 45 minutes. It wasn't so bad. They were able to diagnose it as ameloblastoma after the biopsy, so it's important that if you do have pain in your jaw, even if it's weird, to undergo that biopsy. They might not even have to remove a tooth, so that's something that's important that you should talk to your oral surgeon about if that's the case. And yeah, that was the biopsy. Not too bad. At this point now, it's just a matter of figuring out the best oral surgeon and best approach to surgery in order to get rid of the tumor. And that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.